Hey guys, what's up? We're back here with the latest episode of this Reading RTG career, and as you can see here, we just won the final of the European International Cup, which is awesome. We got a bit of extra prize money, and we also got Jordan much suspended, as you can see there. So he picked up a 1 match ban. I'm not sure if that will apply for the start of the championship season, but we'll have to wait and see. As you can see here, we've got 2 or 3 weeks of waiting before we get into the first game of the season, which is going to be at the end of this episode. And our current objective, which we're going to focus on now, is to sign 3 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating of the players in the squad, which means we've got to find players with quite low ratings, youngsters that can get good. And I really want Adam Armstrong, as you can see there, but I can't quite get him just yet because he's on loan already, but we'll wait till he comes back and possibly put a bid in. I'm not sure, but for now we're going to look at this guy Jacob Petar, and he looks quite good. He's only 16, 6 foot. He's got good speed for a centre back, and he looks quite interesting, so we put in some inquiries about him. I really like this guy James Bree, who I'm going to put an inquiry in as well, right back, because I really want to get him. I need a decent reserve right back as well, and he's only 18 from Villa. And then we found Andre Green. Surprisingly enough, I didn't realise at the time, all of these players are from Villa, and we're going to try and get him as well. So not Gregor Cox, we're just taking a look, and he's not really what we want. And Andre Green, though, left mid, we're looking for a winger, and he's 70-17, and he's got a bit of pace, and he's got a lot of potential by the looks of it. So I might put a inquiry in for him as well, just to check, and I will scout all 3 of those players to figure out their stats, see if they're worth buying for their age, and then if we are, we get those 3, and that means we've got 3 players that we need that are under 20. Hopefully all of them have enough potential. And as you can see here, we're looking at some other players as well. A centre back here, Joel Abu Hanna, we're going to get him on the inquiries, and we're going to get in that guy Benko on the inquiries, as well as Sergio Diaz from Real Madrid. Just taking some looks around at some players, trying to find some decent young talent which won't cost too much. He looks really good, so we hopefully can get him. And we're going to head off and do some training here now, just as the weeks go on. We're simming through in the background. I'm not going to show all that because it's boring, but as you can see there, Reece Oxford goes up a stat point to 67 after training at the El Rondo in defending, so he's doing really well, and Mete and Kelly are doing pretty well as well. Your James Bree inquiry, he's worth 1.1 million, that's how much they want, and we're going to possibly bid on him, as well as Andre Green, who's worth 1.2 million. They said Sergio Diaz has just joined Real Madrid, so he doesn't want to go, and we're going to look into, we've got 1.7 million for winning that tournament as well, so we've got quite a bit of money left over now, and we're going to put a 900,000 bid there for James Bree, and then for Andre Green we're going to do the same again, 900,000, and then hopefully they will accept that slightly lower offer, and we might make a bit of money. We did acquire for Marco Rojas before, but he is just joined. And as well as, but for the Bedu kid, the 16-year-old, he's only worth 210,000 at the moment. He is only 16, so he's probably quite a low rating. And Benko, 625, which is interesting because he's already 18, so he doesn't look like he might not be that good. But we're going to put a bid in here for Bedo. He's 16. He looks like he could become very good if we trained him, so we might see how he goes for now. And they don't want to sell Hannah either, so we're going to put a bid in here for Benko just in case, only for 500, but I'm not sure he'll be worth it if he's not already a decent rating because he's already 18. We got our bid accepted for Andre Green here a couple of days later, and of 900,000, so we can put in, as well as James Bree for both of them, so that's a good sign. So we can possibly sign both of these players. I really like the look of James Bree, so I'm definitely going to try and get him. He wants 5,000 a week, and he's going to be in a squad rotation position for 4-year contract. Hopefully we can get him on that, and he'll be happy with those terms. And as for Andre Green, we're going to put in a bid for him, price for him for 6,000, 4 years, and a sporadic first team because he is slightly younger. But both of them, 17 and 18-year-olds, would be good for the team. As for Benko, I'm still not sure about him. I'm looking at him now. I'll put a bid in, see if, just in case, central attacker mid 18, but I want to find out their overalls before I actually purchase any of them. As well as Bedu, I got accepted as well. So Aston Villa look like they're going to give me all 3 players if the players are willing to come first, future first team player, and on not a lot of money, so it's going to be good. We got our final reports back a couple days later after that for most of these players, for Diaz as well as Bree and Green. So Diaz there is 67 overall, 18 years old. I really want to get him, but Real Madrid can't get rid of him just yet, and I can loan him out, so I might do that, I'm not sure. As for Green, he's 64 rated, and it looks like he'll be joining us if he accepts the transfer. And as for James Bree, it looks like we got Rashford's thing back as well, so he's 77 overall, and we're going to try our luck here, guys, and put in a bid here for a 1-year loan and 5% goal bonus. So we'll see if he accepts that. If he does, that'll be a miracle, and we might actually have Marcus Rashford in the side. We've got a contract offer accepted there for Andre Green, so he's willing to come to the club, and we're going to confirm that one now. So we've just signed Andre Green, our first signing of this pre-season, as well as James Bree, happily, both of them 64 rated, one slightly younger than the other, so Green is looking pretty good, and as well as Bree. We're just going to have a look at them now, might bring them on. As you can see here, Bree is going to be put on the substitute bench for now behind Gunter, who is starting, because Gunter's a higher rated player and Bree is only 18, so we're going to give him a chance on the bench to prove himself, as well as Green. You can see from his stats here, he's got quite a good sprint speed and acceleration, so he'll be quite dangerous on the run. 3-star skill, 3-star weak foot, and he's already 64 ready, which is really good. So we're going to put him, I think, on the bench as well, maybe on the wing there. We put him on the bench, and we're going to do another training session here, advancing a few more weeks out of those 3 weeks we got before the start of the season, and we're just going to train some of our new players like Bree and Green, just to give them a bit of a boost up, hopefully, in their stats, as you can see here, just to beat the man and a few other things like that. And we're going to get Bree on another training, as well as Oxford, and we're going to look for another training for one of these midfielders, I think. Yeah, Liam Kelly, because we really want to get him up. He's got some very good potential, as well as Reece Oxford again, maybe Bree. There we go. We're going to put Bree on again. So we've got 2 Bree, 1 Oxford, 1 Green, and a Kelly on training at the moment. Benko contract declined. He didn't want to move because he likes living there, so I'm not sure if I want to offer him another one, because I wasn't too keen on him in the first place. But we did get a contract offer accepted for Bordeaux, the 16-year-old. So we'll find a very, very young youngster who possibly could have very, very good potential if we trained him well enough. That's one definitely for the future there, and he's at centre back, so that'll be interesting to see if we get him. As you can see, we've just got our thing saying great job on our youth program, which means we've completed that youth assignment for our objectives. I think we've signed those 3 all from Villa, 64, 64, 54 rated, 16, 17 and 18 year olds, 900,000 each, and then Bordeaux was 200,000, which is really good. So we just got a transfer offer here, as you can see, from Everton, and I'm actually considering this now because we did buy Bree, and I kind of wanted to play him a lot, Bree, so he gets the experience. And we just got our loan offer accepted by Manchester United and Rashford. So it looks like, guys, we've just signed Rashford here on loan for the season. 18-year-old, 77 rated Marcus Rashford coming down to Reading in this championship season. So this is going to be an exciting season now. We've got Rashford. This could look good. And Everton have come back with a counter offer of 1.4 million. We did put 3 million in for him, so we're going to raise that again. We don't want to just give them away. So if they accept the 2.5 or very near, we'll sell them off and we'll start playing Bree and hopefully improve Bree to be just as good as Gunter, because I do like Gunter, but if we can get rid of him and get someone else in younger, then why not do that? Liam Moore just suffered a training injury for 7 days, so that's not too bad, but he'll be back before the start of the season. And my scout found all he could in Belgium, so he's going to start looking somewhere else. As you can see from this lineup, we're going to get prepared soon for the start of the season, putting Rashford up top. Just signed Rashford, 77 rated, but Bree at right back now that Gunter might be leaving us. And as for up front, it looks like we're going to be putting a different player in instead of McCleary. We're not sure yet. We might start Green. I haven't decided yet who's going to start, but looks like Mete, because I do like Mete. He's young. I want to improve him, so he might be starting there. Oxford's taken Liam Moore's place on the bench, and we got an offer from 2.2 million from Everton, so we're actually going to accept that one. And Gunter has been sold here, and that is him gone. And we just found this, we've been searching around for a little while, found this Hakimi player from right back for Real Madrid, who is on the loan list, which I was really intrigued by his stats. He looks amazing. As for Alec Goulden, I wanted another right back just in case, and another youngster to go alongside Bree at the back, because I was quite worried about having a replacement. We have got Watson, but he's not the best rated player in the world. As you can see here, we're going to put a loan bid in and put a future fee in, because this guy looks so good. I would love to have him, but the board wouldn't let me do 6 million, so I put it down to 5, and they accepted that. But I'm not sure Real Madrid will want to sell him anyway. But we're going to look through here. As you can see on the lineup, we're just double checking everyone is going to be in the right place for the start of the season. We put Bordeaux on the bench at centre back. We might play him in the cup game that's after the first game of the season in the next episode. And as you can see here, we're just getting this lineup ready to go for the start of the season. Behrens, Rashford, Mete up top, Kelly much swifter in the midfield, Obita, Oxford, Ilori and Bree at the back with Al Habsi in goal. So we're going to get into the first game of the season here, guys. About to kick this all off. I hope you guys are enjoying this season so far. It's been pretty fun to make and pretty easy to do, so I'm going to keep this going. I hope you guys are liking this. Please let me know down in the comments what you want to see happen, what you want, who maybe you want to sign, who you think's playing well, who you think I should drop if you don't like a certain player or where they're playing. We've got Rashford here making his debut though for now. And we've got Kelly up the midfield in the central attacking mid. We've got Mete, Behrens on the wings, Much and Swift at the centre midfield. Oxford, the youngster, alongside Alori, with Jamesbury and Obita on the wing backs with Al Habsi in goal. Playing against Preston here today for the first game of the season at home. We've got Beckford to play against. We've got a few others like Aidan McGeady and Gallagher in the midfield. But here we are, kicking off this championship season with Reading, looking to finish top of this table, at least fight for promotion. We're playing on Legendary, remember, guys, so I want the challenge, and I'm enjoying the challenge. Here comes Rashford, though, on the attack now, getting dangerous in the first couple of minutes, skilling past the defender, laying it in there to Liam Kelly, who's just been taken out there, and he's lying on the floor, not looking too good. And we're going to keep playing. 25th minute played now. Rashford trying to get a head down there to Swift, who lays it into Much. Much trying to get it forward to Rashford here. Rashford turning around, getting tackled there, clearing the ball out of play, out for a throw-in. And we've just been told that Liam Kelly needs to be substituted off already in this game. First couple of minutes, and Liam Kelly goes and gets himself injured, and we're going to have to sub him off. We're going to bring on, I think, Williams instead of Kelly, maybe switch up the midfield slightly, because we don't want Williams in a central attacking mid position because he's more of a defensive mid. So we're going to put Williams, swap for John Swift, and put John Swift at centre attacking mid and start this game to continue. Here comes Danny Williams now, making his championship first game of the season, and hopefully he can come on and make a difference here today. He's a very good player. I do rate him, and he's hopefully going to make a difference in this side. Mete here playing it off to Rashford. Rashford making good of his chances at the moment. He's doing pretty well. Loving the skill here from Rashford, laying it off to the centre to Williams, who's just come on. Williams laying it back to Rashford. Rashford getting a shot away here, hitting the crossbar in the 42nd minute. That would have been a wonderful debut goal from Rashford, but it wasn't meant to be. Rashford trying to get a tackle away here just before half-time. There goes the half-time whistle here against Preston. Preston have had absolutely nothing in this game so far. We've been dominating at the moment. As you can see from these half-time stats, we've had 3 shots, 1 on target. They've had no shots. We've had 56% possession. They've had 44%. So it's been all us so far. And let's hope we can push on and show why we are going to win top of this division in the rest of this game. Now, here comes Preston on the attack, just working it around nicely. But Reading don't get the win back then. Preston on the attack now. McGeady laying it off to Gallagher. Gallagher having the left-footed shot here. Gallagher's gone and scored the first goal of the game here. It's put us 1-0 down. Great shot there. Layoff from McGeady to Gallagher. Gallagher taking the left-footed shot just on the edge of the box there. Wonderful goal, to be honest, from Gallagher. First goal of the season for him. Perfect placement in that top corner from that finesse shot. He's gone and given Preston the lead here. Quite disappointing for Reading after playing so well in that first half. Rashford can't quite convert at the moment, but we're going to hope we can push on after that goal and get one back and try and win this game. Here we come now with the ball, just working it around nicely. And as you can see though, it's quite late on in this game now. 61st minute. Gareth McCleary and Graben are going to come on. We've taken off John Swift and Mete. We've put Graben at the centre attacking mid position, and we've put Gareth McCleary on the right wing. So hopefully these two can come on and make a difference. They're quite big name players for Reading. Let's hope we can get them to change the result of this game, because it's not looking too good at the moment. Here we come with an attack. Behrens here to Graben. Graben just coming on. Can he get a chance away here? Cutting inside here, trying to lay it off there to Rashford. Can't quite get it away. Another chance here for Williams, but he does get tackled as well. 82nd minute now, nothing happening in this game for Reading, not looking good at the moment. Graben laying it off there to Behrens on the wing. Can we get this in the box now? Cutting inside here, can we lay it off? Just a touch too many, gets cleared out of play there. 90 minutes played now. Here comes May on the attack for Preston, making his way forward. Can he get the ball into the box here? Players are waiting now. Can we get this back? Can we get a counter-attack from this last minute chance? It doesn't look like it's going to happen though. Getting a shot there. This game has finished 1-0. We've dropped all 3 points from this first game of the season. Preston come away with everything. We've gone with nothing after dominating the majority of the game. They came away with 1 chance, 1 goal from Gallagher. He's gone and scored. And this episode is going to finish here, guys, and we're going to continue in the next one with more games. So guys, please like, share and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.